Okay. Alright, hey, hello, and welcome to my Zone of the Enders PS2 speedrun commentary. This is 80% easy run, finishing in 30 minutes and 2 seconds. So yeah, this was played on a real PS2, and this is the NTSC American version of the game. The Japanese version is a little bit faster, but I don't currently have access to that. However, I do have one on the way. So as I said, yeah, it's going to be 80% easy. My current PB for this is 30 minutes and 57 on the HD edition, and I wanted to just try a run on the standard original PS2, so that's what I did. There are some differences that I can point out, like for instance, on PlayStation, circle is confirm rather than A on Xbox. So, that dialogue there is faster in Japanese, that Metatron pickup. That's why runners seek the Japanese version. So here, we're going to be fighting raptors, and we're going to be using our blade attacks into a burst slash. When we press R trigger or R2, we access burst mode, where I glow blue. Excuse me, sorry for my throat, I'm a bit sick. While we're glowing blue with that R trigger burst, if you're close to the enemy, you get a burst slash, and if you're far away, you get a spirit bomb attack. Here, we're going to grab Neith, and we're going to throw her into the floor, and then dash stab her for extra damage, and that immediately clears Viola 1.
We have obtained the program. This is the end of the training session.
So I ran this yesterday offline while I was not streaming. I just felt like trying some runs and testing some times, and I happened to PB on the PS2 version, so I was pretty happy with that. This is my first and only full PS2 run, so at least now I have some HD runs and a PS2 run. Here we're going to be using the burst shot, as I explained, from range, the spirit bomb, to decimate those enemies and then make our way over to this passcode.
We have obtained the program.
Now we got that program, and area change, you'll see me go menu, down, 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 area change. On the HD version, it's the bottom option, so you can go start up A. On this version, you have to go start down, 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 circle. So there are differences there. Now we're going to be entering our first boss fight. This is Tempest. So we're going to fly up close to him and get within close proximity, and we're going to be using just our normal pew-pew lasers, as everyone calls it. Just a normal little pew-pew gun while backdashing away. And I'm actually kind of going around a little bit here to avoid his fire. Now we're going to dash up, burst shot 3 times into his head, but you have to be at this, again, proximity and spacing is important here, because if you're too far back, his fireballs will hit you. But either way, that is a very fast 2 minutes 32 Tempest. Fun fact, my recent HD run that I did, this early game is faster. I lost time on that boss compared to this on my HD run. Okay. So there's quite a bit of touring around that we do here, which is pretty cool. But first we have to dash this way, finding this group of enemies, lock on to the commander who has the star below him, and because we immediately destroyed him, when you kill a commander, their subordinates are then one-shot. So by killing that particular level 3 asterisk guy first, them other 2 guys were one-shot, and I could just laser them, dash away, and get the Antilia codes. Then I can area change, and I'm out. This is a really fun run. Shout outs to Plywood, who inspired me to learn this run while I was playing casually, and he came into my chat room and said that he had a tutorial, and you know, the rest is history. I spent 7 days learning the run, and it's now one of my favourite runs, so here we are. I'm proud to present you these commentaries today. So here, this is a really cool strat. We're going to glide over to this bush, turn around, and we need to take out these porters. They look like jugs or like urns, right? But they're called porters. So we're going to burst shot them from downtown like this. And this one, you can only just see it, but it's through the bush there, and I got it. And if you don't get it quick enough, you get jumped by a group of enemies there. So it's like time is of the essence. So now we're going to hopefully, do I get the double on this one? Get a double shot, that was really nice. So now we're waiting for this unknown orange box. These 2 enemies here, they were the ones that could have caught us if we were not quick enough earlier. We're now going to wait for them to be just off screen, and then we're going to fly in and grab the sniper ammo. But I actually got an encounter, so I'm going to hold L1 and escape the battle, flying away, and then get back on the sniper. Not amazing, but it could have been worse. If you fight them, it takes longer. It was quicker thinking of me at the time to just evade for 2 or 3 seconds and then get back on objective. So that's what I did. Now we have sniper. We're going to be sniping these particular spots on the tower. Now, fun fact, on the HD version, this tower is like translucent, and you can shoot through it, even if you miss one. So you can, if you miss one of these, you can get it after the fact and don't worry about it. But on the PS2, it's fully solid, so you have to do better, basically. If you're too slow or you mess up there, that other group of enemies then catches you, and then you're in a battle, and the timing's important. So now we're going to be heading to EPS2 or EPS2. There are 2 EPS relays that we're going to be visiting back and forth in this run.
We will hold battle position. We will seize battle position.
So we just head away from that group of enemies there and escape any encounters we get. And escaping battles is done by just holding L1 or L bumper and then continuing flying. So we just need to go down and activate this cutscene and then leave. Now we're going to go up and around. Excuse me. And then we're going to be heading for the passcode guys over here. Then I'm going to try and burst shot at range and then target one and hopefully completely destroy this Cyclops before he reaches me. These enemies are sorry, so the first enemy we fought is called a Raptor. These enemies are called Cyclops. They try and box you out. And the big, wide, rounded things are called mummy heads. Sorry, I wasn't... It's just like, it's a fast run. It's kind of hard to try and explain everyone without, like, pausing the commentary and stuff. But, yeah. The boxing red hand guys, Cyclops. The initial, just little original mech that we fought, you'll see them with the orange saber. Very generic-looking bot. That thing is called a Raptor. And the big, rounded mask-looking things are called mummy heads. So here we're going to be dealing with some mummy heads. Speaking of which, this is one of the harder parts of the run, actually. And I learnt this line here, which avoids an encounter from that extra squad, just by cutting over these buildings. And then I use Plywood's tried and tested strat here, which is charge a burst shot, and then change target at the very last second to trick their AI. And you have to get these shots off before their laser beams. Their laser beams will either hit you or cancel out your spirit like that. So here I'm just getting unlucky with their position. They're blocking each other. That's unfortunate. But then we get this one and then go in on the last guy. And I'm trying to just go // dash stab, and I'm trying to use combination of my techniques there to finish him off. Because we still have / into burst / available. We can do dash stab. We can do dash lasers. We still have a lot of our techniques, right? Even our basic techniques are still good. We don't really use many sub-weapons other than decoy and sniper, and I use mummy, which is my secret XL safety strat that I picked up in my marathon, which I'll link below here. I recently did a 7-game console speedrun marathon, and this was included. And I picked up on the day while derusting a new safety strat for marathons, which I now do in PB runs. And you'll see it in this run. You'll see it come into play later on. 1 extra item box saves the run, and it's, yeah. Some of the experienced runners of this game may have already, known about that for years, but for me, it's brand new strats that I found myself. I just was looking in item boxes, and here's a Raptor right here. We're going to just destroy that guy with a / burst /. So yeah, I found this extra box, and it was so useful. This mummy head, we're going to grab him, throw him into the wall for extra damage, and then dash stab, and he's done. Not only, this is a Cyclops. Not only shout-outs to Plywood for getting me to run this game, but obviously, like I say, I learned from his tutorial. I made 4 pages of my own shorthand notes from his video that I watched about 15 times. I used to know it, like, verbatim. Do go and check out Plywood. I'll try and link him in the description of my video as well. He's a great runner of many games, Metal Gear games. He's a world record holder for Zoe. He's just a cool, chill dude. So I made a mistake there. You need to come this way here, fight this Cyclops. I was nearly about to leave. Fight this Cyclops, / burst / round here, pick up the code. Absolutely need to do that. Only a few seconds, no problem. Still gonna PB, still a really sick run, don't fret. One thing I learned from this, when I previously set the 30 and 57 We're going to slash, slash, burst, slash, dash stab this guy, finish him off. Just, you know, using techniques already described. In my 30-57 run, grab this guy, throw him in the wall, dash stab. In the 30-57, I only ran it with one timer. I didn't have splits. So these are the first runs I'm doing with splits. And I actually made a mistake by not putting somewhere splits for this bit, basically, because the split is like 2 minutes 30 and then like 18 or 19 minutes. Tyrant is right near the end of the game. And the last 5 splits are like the last 5 minutes. But they are really important splits, but I should have put some early ones. That's a me problem. Doesn't mean anything to you watching, don't worry. Doesn't change the outcome. It's just something that I learned. Live and learn. So now we're going to scoot round the right here to avoid an encounter, but pick up the Raptor. One thing we just acquired in that last building was the control codes to control our own Raptor. So now, this is our own Raptor. He's higher level than we are as well. We're level 2 at this point, he's level 4. And when we relinquish control of him after his mission is done, he's going to be level 5 and we have to kill him. So also the thing that I improved on all of my runs recently is my cornering here. Staying in the middle, not bonking, things like that. So Raptor has the same kind of attacks. He can do bursts and dash, stab. He can do burst shot, burst slash, all of the same things, more or less. But he's just not quite as good as Jehety, obviously. So I learnt something and improved in a future run after this, which you will also see on the channel at a later date. A future HD run, let's say. But I learnt something about the spacing and how to, like, do much better with Raptor here. So using those porters as my visual cue, I turn right, and then here we're going to fight this mummy head. Just going to try and burst and then dash stab him and get him deleted. Get ready on this door and then cruise on down here. We're rolling. Now this Cyclops, yep, Cyclops is a buff and they start Mike Tysoning you and it just, you know what? I'm bad against them, okay? Don't worry about it. He's dead and we're not. We take a bit of damage though. And then here we're going to burst shot through there and we're going to drop down and we're going to burst shot again. And then boom. And that's done, and we're back to Jehety, finally. Pick up this sniper ammo. This is the another safety strat. But I do it every time. It's part of my route. It's really worth having. So now I get a little bit lost. It's EPS2, turn right. There it is. Yeah, we're going to EPS2. Because now we have to go and find where that Raptor just was and moider him. Okay, digitally. Okay, once again, escape the encounter.
We will cease battle position.
It's hard because the camera pulls on the enemies, so you try and like counterbalance with the sticks. That's why I end up flying in a weird direction there. Messed up a little bit of movement there, but that's okay. Now we're going to be dashing through here. Now we have to go all the way through and find our homie, the Raptor. And he's just leveled up from 4 to 5, while we are still level 2. Keep that in mind. Level 5 Raptors are a pain. Because they start to dodge your burst slashes, and they start to, like, mess you up sometimes. Let's see how this one goes for me. I think he avoided that. Some of them do. They just backdash it. He's being unreasonable. I'm trying to do slash into burst, and he backdashed it. Dude, please die. Hello, I'm bad against level 5 Raptors. Yeah, he died. It was horrible. Lost a lot of time there, as you can see. It's hard. Okay, them guys are buff, alright? And they backdash away from your best cheesy bullshit, and it's like, why though? Anyway, we move on. Got plenty of time to save. It's all good. This run is still going to be ahead by PBs by like 50 so seconds. Like 55 seconds. So it's fine. Now we're going to leave here and area change. Now we're heading to Mountain 1. Just kidding, not really, because we have to leave here. So, turns out we don't have what it takes to fight this guy right now, so we have to, book it. We have to bail. So we're leaving here, and now, Ada, who, I haven't explained Ada, our robot mech is called Jehety. That's the name of the frame. But the computer on board is called Ada. And Ada is now infected with a digital virus. So for this part, you may notice, we have no HP, and we are one-shot. So what you do here is we're shooting these porters. You have to shoot all of the green glowing things.
We have destroyed a porter.
That was a bad shot there, but that's fine. Boom, we have to trust it. Then we have to get all of these other ones. This is why the screen is flickering a little bit. It's not, don't adjust your set. The colour's not going funny for it. The reason the colour's going funny a little bit is because of the virus. So once again, we're going to continue shooting these porters. If you're doing a marathon, you're doing it safely, you should go in and fight the raptor first, and then do this. Because if you shoot these porters, and one of these homies, or the raptor kills you, you have to continue and do this again. I lost a run here previously to this, because one of them guys shot me. So now we're still one shot against the powerful raptor. Slash, slash, burst, slash. Sorry, no, he was a level 1 raptor, my bad. But he can still one-tap you, because you're nothing here, you're weak. Now we have vaccine. So we're good. That's the scariest part of the game, like, essentially, because you're one shot. But it's not. It's really not. Once you know how to do it, once you get those snipes in, it's not that bad. So now immediately escape that encounter that fucking happens all the time. Don't worry about it. We're going this way, and we're going to pick up this item box, which is going to say unknown, and it's unknown to us right now. We don't have the actual... That is ammunition for a sub-weapon we do not have. Now we're going to head to City 2, I believe. So now we're going to have to collect some bits. First of all, we need a passcode. These level 4 and 5 raptors have them. So here we're going with tried and true, slash, slash, burst, slash. Gonna dash stab him, dash stab him, try and get into close for slash into burst. He's dead. Then when this green HUD disappears, we can area change. There we go. Perfect. Now we are heading to town 3. So in my 3057 HD run, I lost time here because I gained another encounter. But what we need to do is come over to here, charge a burst shot, and immediately wreck one of these guys. Deal with this level 4 Cyclops with some slash, burst, slash, and a dash stab if we can get one in. We get some pew pew into a slash, slash, burst, slash. And here is where another group of enemies spawn, right there. So then we're already on top of these, and this is the second group we need. And this is like, amazing. This is exactly how you want it to be, give or take. If you get the right spawn, you can burst slash all of them and get like a good intro on them. You know, the fact that I don't get an additional encounter here is muy bueno. So there we go. We're saving time on my PB there because we save an encounter. Now we need to spin around all the way the wrong way until we find Factory 2. That's the one. You should go left instead of right, but I didn't figure that out until it was too late. So now we are back here at where was this again? Factory. And yeah, Factory 2. But we have full HP. So we escaped the battle. We're cruising back in here to get the other of 2 codes. But we now have to deal with the level 5 raptor. The strat is still pretty much the same. Dive up, slash, slash into burst. He's a backdash having ass bitch. But we're going to get him and then dash stab and he blocked it. And they're level 5 raptors, dude, okay? They're a problem. Alright, anyway. He's dead and we're not. We're going to grab this decoy driver. So earlier on when we picked up something that was unknown to us, that was ammo for decoy. Now we have decoy. So now we can head back to the boss that we were not prepared to fight. Equip decoy and head over to park. You made it this far. So over here, you want to dash around that laser, please. And then you want to, like, pew-pew him a little bit. And when this comes in, hit a decoy, move away from the explosion, and burst shot him in the face. Getting 2 in there was really good. Then he's going to do another one, another decoy, dash to the side 2 or 3 times, burst shot the face. Bit of, maybe another one. He caught me out of it. That's fine. Whack. And then a bit of pew-pew, and then we're good. Now, dash immediately into him to stop his charge, hover onto this wing, and then we're going to burst shot him in the face. I think I did 3 on this run. Yep. And then I cleaned it up with a pew-pew into dash laser. Alternatively, the quickest way that I usually do that is actually 2 burst shots into dash laser, like, and just send it. But anyway, now we're actually heading to Mountain 1 legitimately. So here, in this area, we're on half HP here as well. I didn't know it was that scary. in this area is where one extra item box helps me save the run. This is where the new Excel mummy strats come in. Because earlier on, I think it was City 1, we unlocked the use, or subsequently have unlocked the use of mummy, but we just hadn't been told that. So we were able to pick up, mummy is a sub-weapon like decoy, which it gives us a mummy head, and it's a shield heal. It will heal us while holding it. And there's a special item box right near the end here at the last encounter that if you pick up, will give you some mummy ammo. And the one before it gives you more decoy if you so wish. As I said, we found that out in Marathon. Now I'm going to be attacking this level 5 mummy head because he's the commander. And as I explained, commanders, once killed, make all their subordinates die in one shot when they get hit. Now we're going to be dashing over here. We're going to be burst shotting this wall. You may have seen me do that already, obviously. Sorry if I didn't explain. Then we're going to be taking the left path. And we're going to be hitting decoys when we get... I know where the enemies are, so we're going to hit a decoy coming up here. I actually was late to it, but that's fine. These guys are only low level, but the decoy just makes them stupid for a minute because they're staring at the decoy. You know, you just did a bit of a shadow clone jutsu and bait them. That's what decoy does. This is, you know, does what it says on the tin. It's really good. Cyclopses are kind of annoying because they do block your slash, which makes it a bit awkward, but that's fine. Now we're going to cruise this way. We're going to bang out another decoy for a tough battle here, a level 5 and a 4 raptor. Take out the level 5 first. Going to do slash, burst, slash, dash, stab. The usual kind of combat shenanigans. You're going to be familiar with my techniques by now. Right, he avoided it. Sneaky. Sometimes we can go... Do I go for it? Go for the grab. Into the wall. Double damage. They will suffer double damage if you throw them into the wall, as Leo says in number 2. Now, that box there has decoy if you so need it. But you're only going to use decoy once more, which is against these guys, and that is it. There are no more decoy uses in the rest of the run, so you do not need to even bother picking up anymore. However, I made a mistake here by not going for the commander first. I didn't know he was a commander, so I wasted time on the other 2 enemies, actually. But that's fine. So this box here has mummy, as you're going to see. Unknown and mummy. We've already unlocked the privilege to use mummy, so now we actually have ammo for it. And that's gonna clutch me the runs. My future and previous, like a marathon run, this PB, and another secret future PB that's coming up after this one. So here we're going to dash upwards, and we're going to pew, 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 to get some early damage. Very important. Now this fight changes depending on whether he flies over the mountains or over the dam. It just changes your position. You have to like dash back twice and then right once. Something like that, and then you have to try and burst shot, and then burst shot again, but these flames hit you if you're in the wrong position, and I'm shit at this fight. This is my least favourite fight in the game, but either way, we just need to get some damage out of this phase. Even if you don't get the burst shots, we can make it up with pew pew. That's fine, we just need to honestly try and phase shift him. So now he's going to fly around, and he's going to come across here to a stop, and when he does, I'm going to start burst shotting him, because he just allows you free hits here, and this should phase shift him into the next phase. There we go. So now, when he comes down and you hear a click, then we burst shot. Hit him in the face, and if done correctly at the right timing, this becomes a weak spot, and he just becomes like T-pose and doesn't do anything. This enables you to get 4 burst shots here. I'm way better at this part of the fight now. Like, I lose time on the first phase, but I used to do extra cycles on this fight, and on this part. But now I've got this part down. Because this one, he used to hit me with missiles, but now same thing. Listen for the click. Burst shot at the right place, move down, burst shot here, he's dead. I used to get hit by missiles here and have to do another cycle. So we done it. Dead Nebula, GG. So big time saves are no encounter at Town 3, better Nebula, we're going to have better end game. This is the hardest boss in the game. This is the tough waifu. This is Viola. Viola 2, Neath 2, whatever you want to call it. Here we're going to be looking for her burst attacks and trying to whiff punish her for it. And throw her into boxes into a dash stab. I actually messed up because I didn't get a good position. Grab her after that whiff, throw, dash stab. This is a fixed cutscene. Now with this, the rest of the fight, let's go. Dodge these balls because they are homing nearly and they're really annoying. I accidentally decoyed, unequip that. Now we're just going to be focusing on whiff punishing. We're on easy, and look how much damage she does. You have to be careful. This is a scary fight. You're weak. Punish that. Bam, into the box. Dash stab. Extra damage. You're weak. Here's another one. And then punish that with a grab, into wall, into dash stab. Now Plywood, the legend, he does a throw loop where he throws her on the wall, grabs her, throws her on the wall, grabs her. I cannot do that. This is my strat that I developed. Throw to the wall, dash stab. Then here comes the mummy strats. Okay, we don't want to die. I want to PB this. So this is where Excel's top secret mummy strat comes in from that one item box. This heals you, dudes. Okay, we've still got another nearly full heal. We're still in the fight. So she can't, like, fucking make me die here that much anymore now. Boom. Okay, one more. Yeah, we can punch that, grab. Perfect. Bang. You're done. That's like the hardest boss in the game. Now is the hardest room in the game. This is Hub 1, my least favourite place. This place fucking sucks, but Mummy helps this as well so you don't die. It's so good. Okay, let's go. So we're not going to save, we're going to dash up here, we're going to decoy. Boom. Sorry, tell a lie. You do some decoys in this room. You do some decoys in here, fair enough. I forgot about that, but they are kind of optional. Anyway, we're going to kill one of these Cyclops, but leave the other one alive. We'll come back to their mummy heads later, don't worry about them. We're going to lock those and shoot this bomb. You're supposed to pick them up and defuse them, but it's quicker to snipe them. However, if you're at less than 75% HP, you will die for it, so be very careful. Balance it out with the mummy strat. Kill the last Cyclops that I left alive out of the two, because he will heal me. One of these dudes, the two big mummy heads, one of them will heal me too. Maybe they both will, I can't remember. But I'm going to kill one, and then take out the bomb, and then finish the other one. You'll see I'm going to get a little bit cucked by lasers here. This is the hardest room in the game. Even on easy, because we're low level, it's very hard. Shoot that bomb with the snipe. Try not to get murdered by level 5s. Heal. We're still low HP. These guys are still dangerous. They're dashing away. Gotta be careful here. Okay. There's another bomb. Another level 5. We're still not out of the woods. We're dash stabbing for our lives here, guys. We're getting them. That laser is very a problem. You can see I'm just trying to get around him and immediately get DPS. As soon as I kill him, he'll heal me. He will give me a full heal. So I'm trying to prioritize. I'm just trying to slow him down with lasers to get in before his laser. Boom, full heal. We're good. Lock off. Find the bomb. Find the bomb. This way. Shoot the bomb with the sniper. Boom, back in the fight. Level 1s. Such a sick run. It's so sick. Right, bang. Get onto this mummy head. You immediately got to get on him so he can't laser. Burst slash him. We got a little mini repair, not a big one. Heal up with mummy a little bit. Fight this Cyclops. He's low level. It's fine. We're going to destroy him. Burst slash. Excellent. Full heal. Snipe the last bomb. Ding. Level 6 Raptor. Level 6 Cyclops. I keep calling him Raptor. Level 6 Cyclops. Strongest enemy in the whole game. We're low HP, but we have a little bit of mummy. This is a scary one. He's blocking me. He's boxing me. I'm nearly going to die. I'm mummy to keep alive. This is why mummy is so crucial for my run now. Like, until I get better, like. This is scary. This is the hardest room in the game. Hardest enemy in the game. And I'm about to die. I'm chilling. We lose time here. But I got him. We're just getting away. Dash stab. He full heals me. We're good. We're chilling. We're big chilling. Hardest room complete. Okay, Whippy Snappy Waifu. Do not get hit by these. These do a lot of damage. Do not get hit. Get immediately in. It's so important. Now we're going to listen for double slash. And we're going to grab as a whiff punish. There. Audio all the way. Throw it into the tube or into the wall. Dash stab. Big damage. Grab. Boom. Boom. Finish her out with pew pew into dash. I was trying, but I'll just grab her. Yep, she's done. Okay, and that is the last actual boss you have to fight. Now you have Anubis, and you cannot... It's impossible for you to kill Anubis, basically. So we're going to be waiting here. This is an unwinnable fight. We need to wait for our friend Roger Jackson to say, it's impossible for you to kill me. Then after that, we're going to have a finished run. Too early. Way too early. Okay, there we go. So when he says it's impossible for you to kill me, this is your 15-second time check. When he says it's impossible for you to kill me, the run ends in 15 seconds after that. That was good timing, actually, because it ran out before he said it. So the run ends there. It would technically be a 30 bang on, because it's on that end cutscene, but I take like 2 seconds to skip, or to split. So that then gives you a 30:02.47 Zone of the Enders on PS2, 80% easy. And there we have a winner. Thank you very much. And thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, like I said, you can check out some other runs of mine in the description. I'll link them, as well as my 7-game console marathon, which I recently did at the weekend. And then here we're also going to be we're not finished just yet. We're going to just see a little bit of this cutscene, and then I do skip it in a second here and show the in-game timer, which also is important, especially for like verification and whatnot. I was just chilling at this point, and I let it roll to here, and then I skip. Yeah. So there we go, 30:02 in RTA, 30:53 IGT. There you have it. Thank you for watching.